It's like morning, every shadow learns to fade. The coldness in my spirit melts beneath the light you made. You lift the weight I carry, all the fear I never named. You breathe a holy stillness where my chaos once remained. You turn my trembling footsteps into courage unashamed. You're the mercy that breaks through morning, lifting every fear away. You're the strength inside my weakness when the night outlasts the day. You're the fire that keeps me moving when my courage starts to sway. You're the voice that calls me forward when my hope begins to fade. You're the God who lights the darkness, every step you make a way. Your voice cuts through the noise like a horizon breaking free. It calls me from the corners where I hid what I could be. It steadies every heartbeat that once shook so violently. It pulls me from the silence where I lost my clarity. It fills the empty spaces with a truth that strengthens me. You're the mercy that breaks through morning, lifting every fear away. You're the strength inside my weakness when the night outlasts the day. You're the fire that keeps me moving when my courage starts to sway. You're the voice that calls me forward when my hope begins to fade. You're the God who lights the darkness, every step you make a way. You lift me from the shadows where my confidence had died. You teach my soul to stand again with nothing left to hide. You show me how your mercy moves like oceans at high tide. You turn my fear to bravery, my weakness into stride. You walk with me through moments where I once broke down inside. You're the mercy that breaks through morning, lifting every fear away. You're the strength inside my weakness when the night outlasts the day. You're the fire that keeps me moving when my courage starts to sway. You're the voice that calls me forward when my hope begins to fade. You're the God who lights the darkness, every step you make a way. You light the path before me when I thought I'd lost my way. You mark the road with promises that darkness can't betray. You teach me how to trust you when the night outlasts the day. You whisper strength into my bones when doubt begins to sway. You lead me toward the sunrise where your mercy holds its sway. You're the mercy that breaks through morning, lifting every fear away. You're the strength inside my but you walked into the wreckage and carried every cost. I stood among the ruins of the choices I had made, the echoes of my failures like a storm that wouldn't fade. The ground was cracked and hollow, the air was thin and cold, and every dream I buried felt too broken to behold. But then your footsteps entered like a whisper in the night, a quiet, steady presence turning darkness into light. You didn't rush the moment, you didn't turn away. You simply stood beside me till I learned to breathe again. I thought the story ended in the dust of what I lost, but you walked into the wreckage and carried every You walked among the pieces I was certain you'd reject, the fragments of my courage, the remnants of respect. You touched the shattered edges with a tenderness so deep. It woke the parts of me I thought were far too gone to keep. You lifted up the memories I'd buried out of shame and washed them in your mercy till they didn't look the same. You whispered, "I'm not finished," with a voice both fierce and kind, and something in the wreckage started coming back to life. I thought the story ended in the dust of what I lost, but you walked into the wreckage and carried every You walked me through the ashes of the things I couldn't fix, the moments where I stumbled, the wounds I couldn't stitch. You showed me where you'd held me when I thought I stood alone, and how you'd carried burdens I believed were mine alone. You pointed to the fractures where your glory had seeped in, turning every broken moment into places you begin. You taught me that redemption isn't neat or quick or clean. It's you rebuilding slowly in the spaces in between. You teach my heart to trust. You're the God who walks into the wreckage, the one who doesn't turn away. You lift the pieces I've been hiding. You bring the dawn into my day. You're the strength inside my weakness, the hope that rises from the pain. You're the God who walks into the wreckage and makes me whole again. Before the dawn, before the light, before I saw the mountain's height, you whispered through the silence, I will build a way. I stood before the canyon where the path should have been drawn, a chasm wide and endless, stretching miles before the dawn. My strength was barely flickering, my courage nearly gone, and every step felt heavier than anything I'd walked upon. But then your voice came steady, like a builder with a plan, a blueprint drawn in mercy by a far more faithful hand. A blueprint drawn in mercy by a far more faithful hand. You showed me where Standing on the summit where the journey meets the sky, I see the path you carved for me, the reasons for the why. The places I thought ended were beginnings in disguise, and every tear I carried has been answered by your light. You show me that the hardest roads are where your glory grows, and every no way forward is a place your mercy flows. You're the God who builds a road through the impossible, the one who turns the wilderness into a miracle. You lift me when I falter, you steady every breath. You're the God who builds a road through the invisible and leads me past the rest. You're the God who shapes the future where my fears once claimed the land, and every step you open is held within your hand. A blueprint drawn in mercy by a far more faithful hand. Where there was no road, you built one just for me.
I didn't mean to wander, I didn't plan to roam. But one small step from center became a world away from home. I walked through fields of silence where my prayers felt thin and cold. I chased the fading embers of the stories I've been told. The sky above grew distant, the ground beneath unsure, and every path I followed felt less and less like yours. I tried to build a shelter out of things that couldn't last, but every wall I crafted cracked like memories of the past. Still in the quiet distance, in the ache I couldn't hide, I felt a whisper calling from a place I left behind. Your voice broke through the shadows like a lantern in the rain, a warmth that reached the corners where I'd buried all my pain. You didn't shout or thunder, you didn't force me to return. You simply lit the darkness till my heart began to burn. Come home, come home. I've carried every sorrow, you don't walk alone. Come home, come home. is you. You chase me through the shadows of the choices that I've made. You lift me from the ashes. You call me by my name. You're the God who finds me in the far country and brings me home again. You're the God who runs to meet me, the God who breaks my chains, the God who builds a future where only ruins had remained. You're the God who finds me wandering and loves me just the same. You're the God who finds me in the far country. Come home, I'm running through the shadows I once knew. I'm running till the only thing I see. You found me in the far country, and you carried me
After the crash, after the quiet, after the moment I thought I was done, you held me. You're the anchor in the aftermath, the strength when all is torn. the calm that rises quietly the moment after storms. You hold me through the shaking, you lift me when I fall. You're the anchor in the aftermath, the God who steadies all. Pressing heavy on my chest, but even in the ruins, you were steady as a sunrise, lifting every shattered piece and calling me to rest. You whispered through the silence that the story wasn't over, that mercy still had room to breathe inside the aftermath. You breathe on what was bruised. You turn the broken pieces into something you can use. In the aftermath, you anchor me again. You steady my soul. through. The moment you make me strong, the second where the shadows fade and I remember I belong. You lift me through the trembling, you carry every ache. This is the breath before the breakthrough, the breath before I right before the breakthrough. You breathe me back to life.
When the night grows long, your strength holds mine.
Hold the line of hope, hold the line of grace. Your power fills the breaking, your light invades the space. Hold the line of hope, I'm standing in your name. I'm breathing courage you planted before I ever felt the fear. Hold the line of hope, hold the line of grace. Your power fills the breaking, your light invades the space. Hold the line of hope, I'm standing in your name. I'll step into the quiet where your voice becomes my spine. Hold the line of hope, hold the line of grace. Your power fills the breaking, your light invades the space. Hold the line of hope, I'm standing in your name. I feel your mercy stretching wide enough to carry what I can. Hold the line of hope, hold the line of grace. Your power fills the breaking, your light invades the space. Hold the line of hope, I'm standing in your name. I rise because you rise in me, even when my knees shake. Hold the line of hope, hold the line of grace. Your power fills the breaking, your light invades the space. Hold the line of hope, I'm standing in your name.
I won't fold. I won't fade. Your strength is the anthem in my bones. Your hope is the banner over my days. I hold the line because you hold me.
Hold the line of hope. Your light is breaking through. Hold the line of hope. Your light is breaking through. Hold the line of hope. Your light is breaking through. Hold the line of hope. Your light is breaking through. Hold the line of hope. Your light is breaking through. When the world grows still and my courage feels thin, you strike a spark in the silence and call my spirit to begin. A breath becomes a battle cry, a whisper turns to flame. You're the spark in the silence, the fire in my chest, the courage in the moment. shadows running through the valley, shadows reaching for my name. But your mercy kept me moving, and your promise stayed the same. You are my strength when I am weak. You are the hope my heart will keep. You light the way when nights get long. You lift my soul, you make me strong. I'll stand in faith, I won't back down. Your love is louder than my doubt. When the fire tried to break me, you were standing by my side. Every step became a victory, with your spirit as my guide. You are my strength when I am weak. You are the hope my heart will keep. You light the way when nights get long. You lift my soul, you make me strong. I'll stand in faith, I won't back down. Your love is louder than my doubt. Every battle turns to praise now. Every fear begins to fade. For the God who walks before me is the God who makes a way. You are my strength when I am weak. You are the hope my heart will keep. You light the way when nights get long. You lift my soul, you make me strong. I'll stand in faith, I won't back down. Your love is louder than my doubt. I will run where you are leading. I will stand when storms arise. For the one who holds the heavens holds my heart and lifts my eyes. You are my strength when I am weak. You are the hope my heart will keep. You light the way when nights get long. You lift my soul, you make me strong. I'll stand in faith, I won't back down. Your love is louder than my doubt. Jesus, you are with me still, and I will trust you on the hill. Stronger than the storm I face, I'm standing in your endless
When the walls start trembling, when the ground feels thin, your voice breaks through the shaking and pulls me back again. I've carried quiet battles no one ever sees, storms behind my ribcage, thunder in my knees, but you step into the chaos, steady in my breath and lift my heart. You lift me up when I miss just right. You stand by me when my hope is high. My weakness when your wear is tight. You light the dark with the glory is pushing back the night. When the night grows heavy, when the path feels blind, your river runs through midnight and steadies my mind. I've wandered through the questions that circle like the rain, the fog around my footsteps, the weight of hidden pain. But then your whisper finds me, a current cutting through, and suddenly the darkness starts showing shades of you. Yeah. You steady every heartbeat, you quiet every storm, and in the midnight moment, your clarity is dawn. You're the river that runs through midnight, guiding me through the haze. You're the light that breaks the shadows, the fire that lifts my praise. When confusion tries to drown